So, let's talk about what we're doing today. I have totally stuffed my clan boss team up. Like, stuffed it. Basically, working on this new finite team. I don't know if you saw my video today on finite, but working on my new finite team, I've completely messed up my Ultra Nightmare clan boss team. So, I figured I'd just create a new one. But I want to do one which is built around speed. Right? Built around going fast and getting my one key done and dusted as quick as possible. So yeah, we're going to be building out a new one, but I don't want to use some of my champions that I'm having to use elsewhere. So, you know, I've got to kind of like keep some of the champs back. But yeah, I got my finite team sorted, which is the harder content in the game now. So it definitely was worth the change up. So I was looking on the optimizer, and I've got a team that I quite like the look of here, which doesn't use any of the champions that I'm using like on other content right now. So what I've done is I've just said, give me a team that's kicking out more than like 85 mil damage, and then hit me up, and then make sure there's a decent number of battles already like shown, and then hit me up with the fastest. And then I'm just kind of like looking down. It's a bit of a blend with my eyes to say what sort of damage level were they doing in total, and then what was the average duration of the fight. Because you could have some where, is there a good example somewhere, where we do a load more damage, but it takes longer. Probably not a good example, really. But I like the look of this one here. Creeler, Draco, Vizier, double Man-Eater. So it's pretty much an old school comp, but it did it in 12 minutes here for 85 mil. And I'm not using any of these champions anywhere else right now on my account. But I kind of like the idea of this because I'd imagine I can build a very strong Draco. Vizier literally just lives in my vault. I could play around with like plussing up my Viziers and stuff like that, and just seeing if I could get some extra damage out of them. And I could build Draco to absolutely nuke. Bat-Eater, Draco, Painkeeper, Double Man-Eater, Seeker. So I saw the equivalent of that Swift Cut. Let me just check it out, right? So back up from here. Find a team. Exclude Corpulent. So if I put in there, make sure you include Seeker, include Painkeeper, yeah? So it should just throw out the ones that I want. Apply that filter. So you see, I guess this is the comp you're talking about. So it's not fast. Like, anyone I'm seeing of these, look, if I go for fastest, that's done at least 70, let's call it 80 mil damage. Like, these are running quite long. And I'm not looking for a team that's going to run longer. I want a team that's just going to get the job done super quick. I just ideally don't want to use champions that I'm going to be using elsewhere, you know? I like this. Double ally attack with Draco as the damage. 90 million in 10 minutes 45. So that's going to be roughly like an 8-minute run. Is that affinity friendly? Should be. Kind of slow team. Let's pump this onto Deadwood's calc and see what this looks like. A fast Man-Eater, but still only 286. The other thing with this is I don't want to be using like my fast speed gear, because I found I was struggling with some of my finite building when I was trying to get their gear, and it's like, oh, crap. Like, that's why I ripped apart my clan boss team, because a lot of my clan boss team I was running before had tons of my fast gear. Oh, 160 speed Draco, damn. Right, let's see what goes on here. So on the optimizer, for those who don't know, you can go to the show all button down here, and it will tell you how people are setting up the squad. So it's opening with Man-Eaters A2, then going into A3. So 1 turn delay on the A3. And we've got Ferrati, doesn't really matter. Demitha open with A1, then prioritize A2, then A3. Demitha, so 1 delay on each. Prioritize A2, then A3. So we should see Demitha unkillable, Man-Eater unkillable, everybody with block debuffs, everybody unkillable here, and then it rotates round. So that's fine for Void. Let's just make sure this works everywhere. Spirit, no issues. Yeah, this should be fine because Man-Eater puts his block debuffs up here. That's all good. Does it flip into Nightmare as well? I'd imagine it's probably just different delays. So this is after turn 6, Demitha makes me unkillable here. Man-Eater makes me unkillable here. Block debuffs up on everyone apart from Kreela. Okay, cool. So I'm unkillable for Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, and I've got coverage for all of the different affinities with this team. So I think this is a cool shout. I think this would be a good one to go for. So cool thing here. So Kreela is going to be giving us increased crit rates, which means I only need 70% crit in my builds. I'm going to have increased attack up. Attack, attack. All of these are attack-based champions, so that's good as well. I guess between Farakin and Kreela, actually, we're getting crit damage as well. So yeah, we've got crit rate and crit damage up all the time if I time this right. So 70% crit rate across the board. Nice. Okay, let's get this built. I'll go back to the optimizer. What I don't want to do is take a load of gear from champions that are in like my big arena squads and that type of stuff. So what you can do on the optimizer, let's just reset this. Let's have a quick rundown and check some of these locks. Pretty much what I do is I lock important arena champions against 3, lock number 3. Anyone who's kind of like a live arena champion that's on the off is a 2, or a Hydra champion's a 2. So I'm just like casting an eye over basically to make sure that I'm not going to start stealing from people that I want to keep. And 5 is just to like never touch this champion type of build. 2, 5. Right, so we're going to go damage mode on everybody. So I can copy that to all. We're going to put crit rate on everybody as well. Buffs, where is it? Where is it? Crit rate. That just means that the optimizer is only going to find a 70% crit. Copy that everywhere. And then we can start going. So stats on Man-Eater. What do we want here? Man-Eater at 286 speed. Don't need accuracy or anything like that. So that's literally all I need to do. It'll then find me my damage build. Just want to see what sort of masteries we've got on this Man-Eater. I guess we're going to want to go. We're going to take 0. Oh, we are going to take damage. So when the Man-Eater's got his unkillable up, you do take damage. We just don't die. So we do want to be going for low HP damage. And then coming down here for our War Master procs. And we also want to be going defense tree because we will get counterattacks in when we're taking those hits through this. Okay, Man-Eater looking better. I'll sort out blessings in a minute. Let's just check out some other masteries here. Farakin looking fine. Although we don't have this on. We're going to tweak it. Man-Eater, Farakin, my Demitha. Just wondering with Demitha, because she doesn't do a lot of damage, I could potentially, if I put her in toxic gear, I could put her with some retaliation set on as well. Could be interesting, get some more toxic hits out. Do I want that though? I've got Draco doing a bunch of poisons. Do I want toxic gear here? Probably do, so I'm not going to fill the poison bar up. Draco, but we're going on a 1-for-1 speed tune here. It's not a 2-for-1, it's a 1-for-1, right? So we're not getting like tons of extra poisons away. We're literally getting like one per rotation. So we're not going to be overflowing the debuff bar, no way. I'm wondering if, yeah, Draco we could do retaliation gear because he's going to be whacking. Like Draco's going to be doing damage. Do we want to do this? Do we want Master Hexo? We probably do, right? Rather than the retaliation. Do I need retaliation? I don't know that I do, actually. I don't know. Maybe we're just going straight full smacks. Maybe we forget retaliation. Maybe we forget toxic gear as well. Ah, it's tricky. It's tricky. I just feel like Draco is not going to be filling that debuff bar up. So when she's doing damage, she's not going to do damage through hits. We may as well do damage somehow, right? Let's find Kreela. Check our masteries. Man, I love these filters, don't you? Don't you feel like these filters are killing it? This one looks like it's already good. Kreela's already fine. Okay, good. Mastery's good for everyone. Right, let's have a look here. So Man-Eater's popping up with 3.6k attack, 205 crit damage. He is a fast build, so that's in Savage gear. Farakin in the Fury gears, grabbing 273 crit damage in Fury. I actually quite like that. Damn, that's not bad at all. Dimitha, I don't really think we need Dimitha in this sort of level of gear, honestly. Like, it would be fun and stuff, but I can't be ripping my best gear for Dimitha, so we might have to change her build. Oh, that's sad to see. Kreela, it's going to be a savage build. High attack, high crit damage, that looks good. Draco, a slow boy Draco, 265 crit damage, 7.2k attack. Damn, that is going to smack. So, who is it? Farakin's going to be coming in with Cruelty, which gives us the drop defense. And some more crit damage and more attack. Farakin's going to be smacking. And then we've got Dimitha. Only a 1-star. I guess we just go for Phantom Touch on Dimitha. And Maneater, same as well, right? Just more Phantom Touch. Nothing else is going to help me here. Let's get these built and we'll see how quickly we can get this. We get 1 key away. That's the aim. Super fast 1 keys. That's what I want. So Maneater up first. Done their masteries on everybody. Let's grab his gear. 286. Cool. Cool. Good stuff. Right. Maneater is done. Okay then. Farakin's build. Here we go. 179 speed. I'm over on crit rate, but everything else is good. Is there any accuracy I can just flip anywhere? Go on, give me like a 9 or a 10, please. Right, there we go. Okay, Farakin is looking good. 2 down. On to Dimitha. Right, let me just check this out. 171. Exactly right on the speed. Just put the 1 speed set in just to make sure it's not throwing us out. Should be fine. So much crit damage here, it's nuts. Everything else looks good. Okay, cool. Kreela up next. Flat attack. Okay. Kreela is done. So, what have we got left? Just Draco, yeah? Just Draco to do. Triple crit roll here. That should be the build. 160 speed, 70% crit rate, 265 crit damage, 7.3k attack, with some accuracy as well. Take it. Pretty juicy build. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to start, right? I think we're good to test this. Okay. So what I'm looking for, so people are saying how much damage I think I'm going to do. It's not really about the amount of damage. It's the speed that I 1 key. That's the whole point here. I want a fast 1 key. So, yeah, I mean, still, yeah, of course you want to do damage and stuff, but that's not really the point of this build. It's just that I wanted to be able to run my clan boss keys really quick. So I'm hoping to do it in under 9 minutes. My full run, or like my 1 key. I think I should do it. I think that should be doable. So Maneater needs to open here, then prioritize this. Dimitha needs to open A1, then prioritize this into this. We should be full auto from the start here. Farakin, just do your ally attack whenever you can. Then give me some poison love. Draco. What do we want to open with on Draco here? Probably drop defense and weaken, right? Yeah, I think it's got to be. Drop defense and weaken into poisons. Although, it's not going to do that until round 2. A3. Then the A3 is always coming on. No, that's not actually good. The A3 would be coming on before the stun hit. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter, actually, does it? And then Kreela, we want to prioritize. I'm just wondering here, like, Farakin's going to give us our increased crit rate straight away. And I want to cycle the crit rate between the 2 of them. But this is on a 4-turn anyway. Hers is on a 4-turn as well. So I think if I... She's quicker than Fat Man. So I think we open with... I think I'm going to open this. No, open here. Then do this. And then do this. So that I get the crit rate after. We don't do our ally attack until drop defense and weaken is on. So we get the most out of that. I think that works best. Need to set Manny to A2 to prio or he won't use it. Oh, okay. He doesn't like using the A2, no? So no. Right, let's see then. Let's see how we get on. Run 1. How quick can we get a 1 key if we get a 1 key? Let's see. Also, how much damage are we going to get from these Draco hits? Nice start with a smite there. Let me just keep an eye on this speed tune, make sure it's happening as I hope it will. First ally attack in. Got our block debuffs up, which makes us affinity friendly. 252k from our man-eater hit. So we're not at the moment looking too full on the debuff bar. That's definitely something to watch out for. Although, I don't know, we do a Draco's A3 now. Like without the drop defense and weaken on consistently, that hurts our damage quite a lot. But it's certainly working like a dream in terms of the flow of the team. It's not far. We're not going to be that far off. 8 minutes here, which is solid. Shame we're going to be just over it, but it's actually pretty damn close. Here. Should be it, I think. Is it? Oh, we didn't get an A1 from Draco. Could be just over. Stop the clock. 8 minutes 22. Not bad. Actually not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. Well under 9 minutes, yeah. Yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with that. 23 million of it from Draco. 18 mil from Kreela. Damn. And I'd say this Farakin build maybe is not the best, honestly. Farakin only did 8.3. Almost the same as Demeter. That sucks. Yeah, that Fury build was a bad shout. Man-Eater coming in with 13.7. Like, that's not bad. I guess let's quickly flip and see how quick my nightmare runs will be. May as well. It is the worst possible affinity that we could get for this team. So, I guess that's something to bear in mind. Nightmare's not auto. I think it is. I think it is. So, well, not fully auto. No, sorry. I need to intervene and do Man-Eater's second attack. So turn off auto here, go in with an A2, and then I should be full auto from there, but I did set up wrong before. It's actually still fine. What do I need to be at? 30, that's done, right? Done. So that is a 4-minute 38 nightmare run. So it's going to be 12.5 minutes of my day killing clan boss, and then I'm out on doing something else. It's not too bad. Take that. I'll take that. It's definitely way quicker than what I was doing before.